Welcome to the Food Flamingo. In today's video, we're going to be making these delicious and irresistible blueberry donut holes. This makes the perfect dessert, snack, or even breakfast. So let's get started. We're going to combine together the milk, sugar, and instant yeast. Give this a mix and let it sit there for about 3 to 5 minutes. Next, in a medium-sized bowl, we're going to combine together the all-purpose flour, the salt, some melted butter, and the yeast mixture we made earlier. This dough is a really easy donut dough. You can even use this dough to make just plain donuts. All you have to do is change the shape. I use this dough all the time and it is practically foolproof. Okay, now we're going to mix this up using a spatula and then switch to our hands and knead for about 3 to 5 minutes until we get a soft, smooth dough. Do not over knead or you will get dense donut holes. We're going to form a nice round shape and cover that in plastic wrap and let it proof for about an hour. While that's rising, let's make the delicious blueberry compote filling. For this, we're going to combine together the blueberries. I'm using frozen, but you can also use fresh, some granulated sugar, lemon zest, and lemon juice. This gives the filling that hint of tanginess that complements the sweetness of this dessert so well. Now we're going to mix up everything and cook it on medium-high for 3 minutes while we crush the berries like so. While that's cooking, let's make a slurry using corn flour and water. Mix it up and we're going to add it into the compote while stirring. If you feel the filling is too thick, you can add about a teaspoon or 2 of water and keep cooking this for an additional 3 to 4 minutes to get rid of the raw corn flour taste. That's it, our filling is all done. We're going to transfer this into a bowl and let it cool down completely before using it to fill our donut holes. This is a very versatile filling recipe. You can use this to fill cakes, cupcakes, any dessert you like. Alright, the dough is risen. We're going to take this out onto a floured surface and roll it out slightly like I'm doing so in the video here. Now we're going to cut out small squares like so and roll out each square into a small ball. Make sure not to make them too small though, as they are going to rise again for the second time. You could also just pull apart little pieces of dough and roll those out. It doesn't really matter. Continue this until you have about 15 balls or all of your dough is done. Now we're going to cover this and let this rise for another hour or 30 minutes at least. Fast forward 30 minutes, they're nice and risen and full of air. Now we're going to heat our oil to 160 degrees Celsius on medium, making sure the flame is always on medium. When you first put the ball, it should not start bubbling very quickly. It should take some time. Now we're going to cook this for 3 to 4 minutes until they're golden brown, 1 to 2 minutes on each side. Once they're done, make sure to let them cool down completely on a wired rack. While those cool, I'm going to transfer the blueberry filling we made into a piping bag. You can also use a Ziploc bag, that also works totally fine. Okay, now we are going to make the holes in our cooled donut holes. I am using a knife. You can also use a skewer. Just make sure not to go through all the way to the other side. Now we're going to poke in the piping bag and squeeze. Don't squeeze too much or it will start oozing out from the top. The last step is to cover these in powdered sugar. You can also use granulated sugar, but I feel that powdered sugar just looks prettier. And that's it. All we have to do now is plate up and we're ready to enjoy. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe to the Food Flamingo for more easy and delicious recipes just like this one. And if you like this video, remember to give it a like and comment down below. Thanks for watching.